So as a pro athlete, supplementing with exogenous ketones and living with, the ketogenic lifestyle is super important just because of brain function and performance. What we're learning with what ketogenic diet or ketones exogenously can do, it's really profound, and that's why I do what I do with, exogenous ketones and the diet in general. In 2013, after reading Grain Brain by Dr. David Perlmutter, and that just changed my whole perspective on what food and what health really was. Basic takeaways and tips from reading Grain Brain were just basically get your blood sugar under control. Like, don't worry about organic or non-GMO at the beginning, prioritize that after you get your blood sugar under control, and that's gonna have a more profound effect of your brain health. So to have the ability to not eat a meal, use exogenous ketones, still be doing a fast, and perform on my bike, I'd never experienced that in the past. I'd always have the hunger and then the nausea from the eating and the excitement, the nerves, but to be able to not have to eat food and just use exogenous ketones on top of my own fat stores to fuel my workouts or my riding sessions has been a game changer. And it's something I really want the other BMX athletes and athletes in general to understand beyond brain health is how you can optimize your performance in a better way. My biggest passion with keto is brain health, and specifically with research is what Dr. Ryan Lowry and I are involved with Dr. Amen and Amen Clinics with SPECT imaging and exogenous ketones. And so with my past and then a poor diet on top of it, we're seeing a lot of insufficient activity in the brain. And using SPECT imaging, we can see that. And then exogenous ketones are showing that we can improve that. That's what I'm really excited about is Ryan and I are pioneering. We didn't know that, but we're pioneering the research of exogenous ketones and SPECT imaging, and what that can be able to do for BMX, NFL, and anyone in general is really amazing to be involved with that. And that's what I'm excited about. I believe longevity is something you can sustain with a good quality of life, mentally and physically. To live a long life doesn't have the context of what that's like. So you can live a long life and suffer through it, or you can live in a better sense of quality with your mental being, your physical being. What we're learning with what you can do, and with what Dr. Andy was referencing with telomeres is, that's a good indicator of longevity. So ketogenic diet has profound effects on improving that. So with all these different aspects of holistic health, mind and body, you can have a better sense of longevity, but live a long life that's filled with quality. My favorite keto technology is what's in this can, the Keto Up, and there's 3 reasons why. 1, it's what I use for my SPECT imaging, and for me, it improved the activity and restored blood flow. The second reason is it competes against energy drinks. It's being in a can, me being an athlete, other athletes catching on to it, it can really disrupt that market in a positive way and really get the awareness out more and more. That aspect of it being in a can, if you have them at home, you can put them in your fridge, you can bring them to work, you don't have to mix anything, you just crack it open. And I can't wait to see these, maybe one day in stores, just where it's like sit next to a Red Bull, or maybe there's no Red Bulls anymore. The world will live in one day where there's just Keto Ups instead. That'd be cool. The biggest thing I've taken away from the ketogenic lifestyle is just consciousness of what I'm doing, like auditing my choices, understanding the impact of those choices on my brain, my mental state, and my physical being. So it just really means a sense of empowerment, and that's what I love sharing with people. It's like, the rest of the body and all these other goals and benefits is like a byproduct of prioritizing your brain. So really understanding that all these things empower us to challenge status quo, especially with my story. But really, keto life just means a sense of empowerment to live the life that you want and to become as healthy, happy, and successful as you possibly can.